Hi everyone, this is Julia from Adventure Geek, and today I'm going to be talking about the Flextail pumps. Now you can see here I have two. I'm going to do a bit of a comparison. What happened is last week I was out camping and it was absolutely peeing down with rain, and I really struggled to pump up my airbed or my Thermarest X-Therm with my pump sack while it was raining. So I was there, it was really uncomfortable, sitting on my little chair, pumping it up with the air sack with an umbrella over my head, it was getting wet. I couldn't do it from inside my tent, and I've had this for ages, but I hate using it, and I'm going to go into the details why. So if you want to know which pump is better, the Tiny Pump X or the X2, then stay tuned for this week's video. Alright, so hate is a really strong word, but I really dislike using this tiny little pump. As I say, I've had it for quite a few years now. I think I've had it for about 2 or 3 years. Anyway, the reason I hate it, the first reason is it comes on and off on its own. So if it's in your rucksack, so every now and then I would hear it and it would be going off, and it's like, right, okay. So it will drain the battery really quickly. The second thing is the design of it. This nozzle thing, you have this nozzle, which is where you stick, attachments, and then that goes onto your Thermarest. It just falls off. So you have to still hold it on your pad. And again, when you've got a one-person tent, it's really difficult to sit there and hold it. It's really uncomfortable. So I knew this wasn't going to work for me. But probably the worst thing, and some people that have camped with me will agree with this, it's got a light on the top, so you can hold it down and you get the light. See, I've got it. But at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, your head's not quite with it, because it's the same button as actually turning the pump on and off. Amount of times that I've actually tried putting the light on, but I've actually turned the pump on, and then you wake up the whole place. So that is another reason why I just hated using this thing. And another pet hate as well that I hated, it has a hook on the top. You can see there's no hook on this. That's because I took it off, because again, when it's in your rucksack, it rattles around. It didn't stay anywhere, so it was rattling around, and that got on my nerves. So I ended up taking that off and just using the light by hand. So anyway, I thought, well, I've got a tiny pump, I'll use it, but I couldn't find the attachments for it, so I had to buy a new one. And then that's when I discovered they've got the Flextail X2. This is awesome. Yes, this is awesome. It's just so much better, and it does everything that this thing doesn't. If you look at the size, you can tell. If I take this off, you can see the difference in the size. So yes, this is bigger. Yes, this is heavier. This is 96 grams. This is 76 grams. So there is a bit of difference in weight. If I'm going to take this on the PCT, literally I've got to trim something else from my kit pack. So is my chair going or is it staying? We'll wait and see. But anyway, so you've got the difference in weight, and you've also got the difference in size. But they figured out this nozzle thing, yay. So now you can inflate it and deflate it just by, and you can see how tight it is, but that means it doesn't fall off. So this one fits my Thermarest. I've got an X-Ped as well, which I'm going to blow up in a moment, but that just fits on. It's snug around the valve. You can turn it on and leave it there, and it pumps up my X-Therm. I think it was in about 37 seconds. How cool is that? So this is a lot more powerful than this one as well. I'll put the power stuff on the bottom of the screen here. The other thing I really like about it is this one is waterproof, because if I'm going to be using it in the rain, I want it to make sure that it lasts, whereas this one isn't. So you can see this is where you plug it in to charge it up here, whereas this one has got a protective nozzle. So if you're in the UK, I reckon this one is so much better for you. So this has got like a protective rubber cover there. The turning it on and off, this one you can accidentally turn it on and off, but this one has got a better, it's quite a definite. To turn it on and off you have to tap it twice, which is really good. And then to turn the light on you have to hold it in, and then the light goes on and off that way. So that's better as well. What else is new about it? You can see that doesn't shake around. They've put like an insert, I don't know if you can see, you've got like an insert here, so that sort of clips in. So it clips in so it doesn't shake around. So I didn't have to, like that one I took off. This one is absolutely fine, no noise whatsoever, which is great. And oh, I tell you the other thing that it's got, I don't know if I'll use this, but it's a nice little feature. This section where it deflates is also a magnet. I've got nothing magnet metal here, but that will stick to anything magnet. So if you're doing something under the sink or under your car bonnet or something like that, you could use it at home and that will just stick, and it's quite a powerful magnet as well. So I think that's probably about it, but let me show you how it will pump up my airbeds. I've got two airbeds. One is an X-Bed down mat. I'm going to take that, that will be in my bounce box when I do the PCT, and I've also got an X-Therm which will be with me from day one in my pack. So let's put it on a timer and I'll pump it up with this one and time it, and then I'm going to pump it up with this one and time it as well and see how it goes. They say this lasts I think about 12 pumps, and this one lasts probably about 10 pumps of an airbed. But I've seen a video and someone got 16 pumps out of her X-Therm as well, from this one as well. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Whether I'm going to take it or not, I really think I probably will do, but let's see. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so let's get pumping. So NeoAir X-Therm, our value is 6.9. They've got a new version out which is even higher than that. I'm not going to buy one. I've done waterproof labels on all of my gear now, absolutely everything. Someone lent me a machine, they're wicked. Anyway, let's get cracking with this. I won't let you sit for a minute or so, so I'll fast forward this. As you can see, that attached really easy to my X-Therm and it's inflated in 47 seconds. I had to use a different attachment for my X-Bed, but that went up quite quickly as well in just over a minute. So yeah, that's two airbeds. So that's the X-Bed downlight mat. I think it's the 5. That's got down in it. So that took a little bit longer. It was just over a minute. But my X-Therm, that went up in 47 seconds. So yeah, really happy with that and the speed of it. So if it's raining, yeah, definitely it's going to come with me, I think. So yeah, that's going to be fantastic. So really happy with that bit of kit. So if you have the choice of whether you have the tiny pump, the small one or the new one, I would say even if you've got the tiny one already and you love it, you're going to absolutely, this is going to be the bee's knees for you. I would even consider upgrading. I think this one was about £23, that's the one with the light, and this was £37. But for me, it's a bit of a no-brainer, and this is 100% better. Anyway, that's my opinion, so hopefully you agree with me and look out for next week's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Literally, I'm just biding my time now. I can't wait to be on the trail, and yeah, 25 days to go. Wish me luck. All right, see you next week. Take care. Ta-da. Bye-bye.